Afternoon, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. It is Monday, so another start to the week, and I'm currently walking today, having a quick little walk because I just wanted to talk to you about a few things that I've got going on and what I've posted recently. So first one is I am nearly 1 month completely sober now from alcohol and any other mind-altering substances apart from my supplements and my medication that I've got to take. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling positive. My body is starting to repair and heal, which I'm still trying to get to terms with because there's a lot that goes on in your body that you don't really know about until you start doing this process of putting goodness in your body rather than keep putting fucking toxins in your body. So the post that I've put up recently is I'm trying to get signatures for a petition that I've got going on at the moment, and it's my first petition that I've posted up, and so far I think we've got about 20 signatures, so it has passed. I think it will pass to go forward to become an official petition. And what this means is that once it gets to 100,000 signatures, then the government will have to take action into bringing it to the government and to the House of Commons. Now, what this post is about is quite a serious subject that a lot of people don't talk about at the moment, and I'm just going to run off some facts to you so you know. You can go and research this as well anywhere on Google or whatever search engine you use, but these are facts and stats by governments. So suicide at the moment for men is the biggest cause of death under the age of 50 worldwide. Number one. Let me say that again. Suicide is the biggest cause of death for men under the age of 50 worldwide. Okay, now that is scary because feminists can say whatever they want about they don't need men, we just need women being boosted up into certain aspects of life. But people also need to come to terms that if there's no men in the world, this world wouldn't run. Infrastructure wouldn't run. Building wouldn't run. Yeah? Or you wouldn't have no energy. And people just don't understand this, that we need to do more for men, for suicide. We need to bring in suicide prevention. We need to bring in awareness. We need to bring in support. And most importantly, what this petition is going to be about is funding. At the moment, the UK is currently only spending around £5 million a year across the UK for suicide prevention, and that is for men and women. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. In like the 4th or 5th or 6th richest country in the world, it's just not fucking good enough. Okay? We need to be doing more. We have all these celebrities going out, going, oh yeah, we need to get men to seek professional help and all of this. It's taken me 10 years just to get into therapy. Now, I know that most of that was because I was homeless and Redbridge Council kept on moving me. So every time I was settling down to actually get help, I had to get reassessed and everything like this. But it's taken me 10 years to get to this stage of my life. And I've done 3 years of therapy already, and I need more. So we need to be doing more regarding funding. The governments need to be allocating more money for funding. And that's local and national. So what I've suggested is that we need to increase the suicide prevention, not just for men, but for women as well, even though men are taking it upon themselves to unlive themselves, kill themselves 4 times more than women. So yet again, I'll repeat that. Men are killing themselves 4 times more than women. So what I don't understand is why are men not getting 4 times more the support, 4 times more the funding, 4 times more the awareness? And there is still this stigma around men's mental health that it's weak, that it is that you're a coward. Yeah. Every time I go into group therapy, there is only 2 men out of 10 every week for 2 hours. And every time the men try and speak up in group therapy, we get shut down. We get told to move on. Or even in society, right now, it's getting implemented in your workplaces that we have to talk about women getting abused in relationships. With domestic abuse and domestic violence, men get abused as well. So there should be talk about domestic abuse, domestic violence, and that violence should stop, full stop. Not just for women, but for men. And the reason why most of the stats are towards women is because men are less likely to report domestic abuse, domestic violence to police. Because we know it wouldn't be taken seriously. We know that if it goes to court, we're less likely to get a jury. Okay? And even if we get false accusations or allegations made against us, we are forced to plead guilty before we even go to court and we even go to a trial. I've had this happen to me a couple of years ago. False allegations were made against me and I won. And I was rewarded with compensation from the Met Police, and that is me suing the Commissioner of Met Police, who is Sadiq Khan. And now Sadiq Khan's trying to bring in these new laws and regulations or policies about children, the abuse that children receive and everything, yet he wants to hide all this information and trying to do a national inquiry to the grooming gangs across the country and including in his own city. So this is a plea from me, not personally. It is personal to me because I have tried taking my own life a few times and I've actually been sectioned in the past because of it, because I didn't have the support. And that's why people turn to other avenues as support, which isn't support. It just makes things worse. You know, we end up going towards things that make things worse. But this is a plea from me today. Please sign this petition on the link below And let's get to 100,000 signatures as soon as possible to increase the funding for suicide prevention, support and awareness throughout this country, because I'm telling you now, the rate of that men are killing themselves are 4 times more than women, and it's the #1 cause of death in the world right now. Why isn't this on the news? Why isn't this being advertised anywhere? You want to see adverts on TV about us giving money to foreign aid because there's children dying in the world, which is horrendous. But why isn't there no adverts about us giving money towards charities to help men protect themselves and prevent themselves from taking their own lives? That's the question you've got to ask yourself. And the answer is they don't fucking care. So let's try and do something, real change, and let's get this to the House of Commons as soon as possible. And let's support the men through this. And let's try and put a stop to it, and let's try and reduce it, because most of the time men are shutting themselves away because they feel like they haven't got a voice. They feel like they are not going to be listened to. They feel like they're just going to get shut down and belittled. And shame and pride is big for us. We don't want to be embarrassed. We don't want to be belittled. We don't want to be looked upon like we are weak. But there's nothing weak about asking for help. And this is what we need to get across right now. And this is what I want to say to all the men out there that are struggling right now. You are not weak if you need support or help. And if you are struggling, please reach out to me, because I know a lot of services that can help you, and I know the process of what you need to help you. So, as I said, please click on this link or copy and paste this link and go and please sign this petition. Let's help these men have more prosperous and meaningful lives. Because this doesn't just affect the people, the men that are killing themselves. This affects hundreds of people around them. Hundreds. So, come on guys, let's try and do something about it. And let's try and make change in this world for the better. God bless everyone. Hope everyone has a lovely day. Stay safe, be lucky. Simon says it's okay.